Are you looking for the best clothes drying racks? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best clothes drying racks on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Honey Can Do Wooden Laundry Drying Rack. The Honey Can Do Wooden Laundry Drying Rack has been our favorite clothes drying rack for years, and for good reason. Although it has a small footprint, you can really cram quite a few items onto the rack. We've been able to fit a full load of delicate laundry items, including tights, tees, and sports bras. One of our editors, who's owned this rack for over 2 years now, and counting, has hung up several shirts, sweaters, and pairs of jeans at one time too, with zero problems. The accordion-style rack is not the best option for larger items like sheets, but the dowels are wide enough to fit a standard-sized bath towel folded over them. This is not the case with many other drying racks. Plus, you can hang items with straps off the sides, or lay items flat across the dowels at the top. The dowels are smooth and unlikely to cause snags. This particular option has wooden dowels with a vinyl coating, and they're grippy enough that small, light items won't fall off when you give the rack a shake. And although the weight capacity of the rack is 15 pounds, which is equal to roughly 10 bath towels, the rack doesn't feel like it will buckle. Number 2. Looca Folded Mesh Clothes Hanging Dryer Rack. Whether you're tight on space or have a few delicate garments that are not dryer-friendly, or both, the Looca Mesh Clothes Hanging Dryer Rack is the perfect solution to all your air drying needs. This 3-tier hanging rack is designed with mesh shelving that's breathable and fast drying. Similar to our Best for Sweaters pick, the OXO Good Grips Folding Sweater Drying Rack, this clothes drying rack is excellent for keeping your damp sweaters fresh and warp-free because you can lay items flat. And its tiers fold flat and can be stored away in a linen closet, or on your laundry room shelf, making it perfect for small spaces. Along with polyester mesh shelving, the Looca Mesh Clothes Hanging Dryer Rack includes many other useful features, such as built-in straps to keep your garments from sliding and a plastic hook that allows you to hang this portable rack from anywhere, like a shower rod or clothing rack. The best part? No assembly is required. Number 3. Honey Can Do Heavy Duty Gullwing Drying Rack. Sharing the same brand as our best overall, it's no surprise that the Honey Can Do Gullwing Drying Rack is our best heavy-duty pick. With 46 linear feet of drying space and a steel body, this drying rack is great for drying large loads and sturdy enough to hold up to 50 pounds. With an immense drying space, you can air dry a decent amount of your wardrobe, from blouses to sweaters and even shoes. It features a medium-sized mesh shelf that's great for keeping sweaters fresh and damp-free, or for holding smaller undergarments. Similar to our best overall, the Honey Can Do Wooden Laundry Drying Rack, this rack's dowels are wide enough to hold your folded-over clothes, plus towels and bedding as well. The Honey Can Do Gullwing Drying Rack is overall designed similar to an ironing board that can be collapsed and folded away when not in use. However, with a width of 57 inches, this rack definitely isn't ideal for those tight on space. Number 4. OXO Good Grips Folding Sweater Drying Rack. This featherweight rack weighs just 1 pound and is worth getting if you frequently dry items that need to lay flat, such as sweaters. It can be placed on the floor or a table, or on top of your washer or dryer. Some like the dryer's added warmth. When we used it on top of a front-loading dryer, 2 of the legs needed to be hooked over the back for it to fit, but it stayed stable, and a chunky knit sweater dried in about 14 hours. The OXO Good Grips Folding Sweater Drying Rack features mesh that stretched quite tautly over the plastic frame. It didn't sag during testing even with a wet, heavy sweater on it. However, the assembly process was a bit tricky. The plastic bars need to be slid into the mesh sleeves and then forced together. Luckily, it only needs to be put together once, and then it can simply be folded in half when not in use. Number 5. Brabantia Lift-O-Matic Rotary Dryer. If you have the outdoor space and are looking to take advantage of the natural elements to help air dry all your clothes, consider the Brabantia Lift-O-Matic Rotary Dryer. Mary Marlowe Leverett, a member of the Spruce's Gardening and Plant Care Review Board and a laundry and housekeeping expert, is also a fan of this rack that is nearly 80 inches tall when open. Tucked in a sunny corner of my garden is the Brabantia Rotary Dryer Lift-O-Matic that helps me take advantage of our abundant southern sunshine, she says. Despite its size, assembly is intuitive. It surprisingly doesn't come with any written instructions, except for the ground spike, but it sets up similar to a patio umbrella, and the open-close mechanism is buttery smooth. The pole's height can be positioned from approximately 4 to 6 feet, so shorter users won't have to strain as they're trying to adjust their items on the line. During testing, we found the lowest height setting was great for drying bulky items, such as bedding or cushions.